you've ever wanted to learn how to slice, dice, mince, chiffonade, priffonade, delifonade, those are fake, or any of the basic techniques of cooking, you're at the right place. Today we're going to learn how to Julienne Peppers, not to be confused with Julius Peppers, star defensive end of the 2010 Chicago Bears that went on to lose in the NFC Championship game against the Green Bay Packers. And no, I'm not still holding a grudge. You are. Get over it. Stop talking. Anyway, let's go ahead and get a pinch grip on our knife, which again is always between your thumb and your pointer finger. Have a light handle grip. And what I like to do differently, instead of cutting it down the top to bottom, is I will go right to the top, get it about halfway in to hit that stem, and then you can spin it with your non-knife hand. And it'll do this nice thing where it cuts both the outside, and you'll also kind of peel that inside off with it too. We will go back to Julienne that too, don't worry, it's not just trash. But what we need to do here now is start getting that core out. And so we're going to kind of clip the top of each one of the ribs, and we'll go over ribs a wee bit later. And we need to just pull the core out, and I also knocked out the seeds, you see here in a second. Usually I would do it directly over the board, just onto a side bowl or the trash or something like that, but try to keep your board as clean as possible. And we need to clip off the bottom part of the pepper, and we'll do the same process pretty much on the bottom side. We're going to come through and try to get as much of that white and the ribs out of it that we can. And we do this because those areas are bitter and don't produce a very good flavor. So pinch grip again. And what we want to do is we want to cut as close to a rib as we can. And so let's finally talk about ribs, also referred to as the pith or placenta, both of which terms I decided not to use because they seem not appealing when it comes to cooking videos. And the ribs are where a lot of the capsaicin is for heat. If you're looking for heat, then they're good to keep in for like hot sauces. But with this, I want to remove them. So the ribs are the things that kind of look like ribs when you've cleaned out the middle, the white pieces that connect to the center placenta. But I really had no use for them, so I just tossed them for this video. And if you want to get extra technical and fancy and look cool for your YouTube viewers, you can also slice out what is called the endocarp. And this is mostly used for when you're putting it on salads because it makes a nice smoother surface and also gets rid of a little bit more of that bitterness. Alright, so this is one of those things in restaurants that can get annoying, is that everyone's got an idea of how you're supposed to cut it, how you're not supposed to cut it, things like that. But I just want to show you two different ways. You can do it skin side down. Again, as always, we're doing a pinch grip and walking our non-knife hand backwards, almost in a squeezing motion, bringing our curled fingers to our thumb. And you can do it the other way as well, skin side up. I believe this is the way that more people will probably show you how to do it, but I have always found it easier myself, and I've always enjoyed to do it much more with the skin side down. But again, pinch grip on the knife, and we're walking our fingers back, curling them, and we're bringing them to our thumb. I didn't really get a great full shot of this one. I apologize. I didn't get a nice close-up one, but this is also to show you that I'm not wasting any part of the pepper. And this went into, I believe it was a stir fry of some kind. And that has been Julienne Peppers. Again, not to be confused with Julius Peppers, who eventually got traded to the Green Bay Packers in 2014, and in our first game against the Chicago Bears blew us out 55 points to 14 points, but I'm not bitter about it. Get over it. Stop talking about it. See you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, there's more over here. Don't forget to subscribe.